All right, I'm going to get started on this YouTube training system sessions class. So what I'm going to be covering in this class today is I'm going to be covering just simple YouTube video uploads and how to do that for your YouTube channel. And then I'm going to switch over and cover YouTube shorts and just a little bit about how to make a YouTube short, what the features are with YouTube shorts, and get you going on YouTube shorts as well. So before I dive into YouTube, I just kind of wanted to explain why YouTube is so important and why a lot of people are gravitating to YouTube and using YouTube for their business. And that's really essentially because YouTube is owned by Google. And so Google is, obviously the number one search engine right now. And it's kind of getting beat out by things like TikTok, which is why YouTube kind of created the YouTube Shorts option to be a competitor with that industry. And you can really see how that is affecting YouTube and Google with TikTok on the rise. TikTok is actually becoming one of the number one search engines used every day, especially by younger generations, because it is nothing but video and video of teaching you how to do stuff, similar to when YouTube hit the scenes. It kind of exploded because YouTube is all video. So I don't know about you guys at home, but I like personally, my kids, like all my kids watch YouTube. That's pretty much where they go all the time for anything related. So YouTube is very important. Not only is it owned by Google, but anything that you put into YouTube as far as descriptions, information, that all appears over on Google via keywords and backend SEO and different things like that. So anytime that you're posting on YouTube, I would encourage you to think that you're also just kind of throwing it out there on the internet, because it's all interconnected, because Google and YouTube are interconnected. So the very first part of this training that I'm going to show you is just a little bit about your profile, how to, maybe do some branding on your profile, and then how to get videos up. So I'm going to use my Mix and Morph profile as the example today. Over here on this screen, this is YouTube when you log in, or when you pull up youtube.com. If you are not logged in or you don't have a YouTube account, know that you have to use a Gmail account to, create an account like that. So up here in the top right, you have some options. So you have create, which is what you can click on for a fast, easy upload to YouTube. You have notifications. So if like any of your channels that you really like, that you're following, post new content, it'll appear up there. And then you have what should be your Google profile picture or information. If you click on here, it's going to show you what account you're logged in with. You want to manage your Google account, it'll resort you over to your Google account options. And then you have things like your channel, YouTube Studio. You can switch accounts if you have multiple Google accounts. You can sign out. And then there's other things down here that are, kind of pointless. Anyway, so if you go to your channel, you can see that it brings up like our Mix and Morph channel. The only thing that I've uploaded so far on this channel is short videos. That was me kind of testing it as well. But if you're starting a YouTube channel and this is like you're new to YouTube and you don't have anything on YouTube yet, this will all be blank. So let's say you want to apply some branding to your channel. You can go up to customize channel right here. And once it loads, here is basically your channel customization. This is your back-end YouTube Studio, where you have a lot of functionality as the YouTube channel owner to be able to do different things, see analytics, see your content, see how many views you have, interact with any comments that you get, or anything of that nature. So in here, your first one is like your layout. We don't really do much with this as far as, branding or anything, but the biggest one is your branding option. So in your branding option, you can upload a profile picture. You can upload a banner image, which appears at the top of your screen. You need to be really careful about your banner image though, because there are certain size requirements here. It's a 2048 by 1152 pixel or 6 megabyte or less. I will also tell you that I've customized a lot of YouTube channels in the past. And if you go into Canva, for example, type in YouTube banner and you want to create one in Canva and you download it, the Canva YouTube banner option is still slightly bigger than what your YouTube channel needs. So just keep that in mind if you're creating in Canva or something like that. I've just, with enough experience, I've played with it to try to get it shrunken down to really get that image to appear correctly like I want it to. So if anybody has any problems with YouTube banners, just let me know. But it's just a lot of fiddling to get that picture to show up correctly. And here's why. Like if you go into it, I don't know if I want to change it. Let's see here. Well, anyway, if you go into it and you upload a picture, it'll show you how it'll show up on desktop, mobile, and tablet form. And so it gives lots of block areas on that image that you can see. And you just want to shrink it down to where it's in that main block. So that way all of it is captured for you. And then you also have the option to do a video watermark. This can show up at the end of your video or at a custom start time on your videos or play through the entire video. Now, why do you want a watermark on your video? Well, it prevents people from stealing that video or stealing that video content. It kind of protects it with a copyright of some kind. Watermarks are good for that. So again, you can create watermarks in Canva. You can just take your logo and bring it down to either a white or transparency that you like, or you can even use the full color one and set it to, come up at the end or at the beginning. It's totally your preference, but right now you can kind of see it. It's really white down here in the corner, but I do have a white mix and morph watermark that comes up at the end of our videos. So that's kind of some basic branding that you can do. You also have basic info, which is the last tab on here, where you can put in your name, your handle, which is at the end of your web address. So for example, it'd be youtube.com/mixandmorphmedia or whatever you would want that to be. And then you can put in a short description about your business or your channel or yourself. And then you can also create kind of a custom URL if you'd like, or if you want to share this with somebody because you don't know what your channel name is, you can just come in here and copy that, send it off to your clients or whatever. And then you can also put in links. So I always recommend links just because at the top of your YouTube channel page, and I'll show you when we go back to it, it'll have all of your links at the top for visitors to just click, go to your Facebook or go to your Facebook or your website or your Instagram or any of that. So that's kind of why I include links, because again, because it's cross-layered on the back end of Google, the links are just always going to resort people to other places. So I just highly recommend that you have links on your YouTube page because it helps layer everything on the back end. Some people ask me all the time too, how do I put my link in YouTube? So the way that I do it is if I wanted to add a link, I just hit add link, say it's my website. So I just type in what that link is, website, Facebook, Instagram, whatever that is. And then I would just come up here and go to my website. And then I will just copy and paste that in to the customization link. So that way it's there, it's right, everything. And I already have this link, so I'll delete that out. But that's just real quickly how I link it. Same with Facebook. Like I'll just pull up my Facebook page, go to my actual profile page, copy that link, paste it into YouTube. So it's real simple. Other than that, the last thing is just contact information. So if you want people to contact you off of your YouTube channel, just put in, your email address, and that will also display for them to maybe email you if they are interested in anything. Yes, Susan, I got links on you. So, okay. So that's just kind of basic custom channel, customization if you don't have one. Once you do all of this, you can hit publish. I didn't change anything, so it won't let me hit publish. But once you do, it'll let you hit publish. And anytime that you are kind of saving as you go, you can also just go to view channel and see how it looks. Here's where those links appear, like I was just talking about, and you can see I have all of mine linked. So if I was a channel visitor, I could just click to the Instagram or click to the TikTok or whatever. So that is basically how to customize your channel on YouTube. Now I want to switch to just uploading a video on the desktop, and then I'm going to go into shorts. Okay. So now there's a couple different ways that you can upload a video. Me personally, I just do the easiest one, which is once you log into YouTube and you're, logged in, I just hit this create option at the top. Now you can go like into your YouTube studio and you can hit create up here, but it's essentially the same steps. It'll take you to the same place. There's a lot of features, by the way, before I show you how to upload a video. There's a lot of features in this studio. There's your dashboard, so I can see important, things going on with my channel. If you go to content, that's just all of the videos that you have on your channel. I can see how many views they've had, comments, likes, dislikes, anything like that. I can also see if, they're public or set to private, anything. You can also go to analytics. So this will give you a lot of just different analytics on the back end of your page. You can set it to, 7-day view, 90-day view, the whole lifetime of the channel, just anything like that. And it'll show you can go through all of these tabs to get, really good in-depth analytics. Comments are pretty self-explanatory. If I had any comments or mentions on my video, they would be here and I could interact with them and respond back to those. Subtitles, again, pretty self-explanatory. And then down here is where you can get into like earning money if you go viral and different stuff like that. So that's just kind of some of your studio options. Okay, so how to upload a video on your YouTube channel. So I go up to create, and then you have lots of different options. So you can upload a video, go live, create a new playlist or a new podcast. I don't mess with those. I just go to upload videos. And then you'll get this screen that appears. So you can either drag and drop your video in here, or you can select files from your desktop or your computer. I typically just drag and drop. I'm going to use this video that my team took of the dam just as an example. So I'm just going to drag that and drop that in. And then it's going to take you to the detail pages that you need to fill out for your video. As you're filling all of this stuff out and like going to post it, your video is going to be uploading in the back end and processing in the back end all while you're doing this. So now here comes the fun part. So again, if anybody follows like my channels and my TikToks and stuff, you guys know I'm a huge like ChatGPT fan, AI fan. For some reasons. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that that thing isn't dangerous because it might be one day, but right now I'm going to use it, right? So, okay, so I go into ChatGPT and I pull in like what I want my description and my title to be, because again, everything is connected to Google and other search engines. So I want my descriptions and my title to have as much keywords and hashtags as possible and be related to the video and just have a lot of like oomph in here. Because if anybody's going to search, like Remax Lake of the Ozarks Dam, I want my video to pop up. Okay. So I went into ChatGPT, and this is the prompt that I typically use when I'm making YouTube descriptions. So I always say, act as a social media content creator and write a YouTube description for a 1-minute video showing the Lake of the Ozarks Dam. Include keywords and hashtags, and also include some history of the Lake of the Ozarks Dam. Okay, that's just what I wrote. This is what it gives me. I mean, it's just like so much. Now, typically, I probably wouldn't use all of this. I would go through and just chunk out the pieces and stuff that I would use. But for today's example, what the hell, we'll just put it all on there. So it even gives you the title for your video. So that's the first thing that I copy over and paste. So discover the majestic Lake of the Ozarks Dam, a marvel of engineering and natural beauty. Pretty good title. And then I go into where it says description and I copy all of this down. And then I will paste it over here in my description. And as you can see, gives a really good opening hook. Talks about the dam, the natural beauty of the lake, the rich history of engineering, history of the dam, adventures that you can do while you're here, and lots of like calls to action. So if you want, likes, comments, subscribe to my channel, all the hashtags that I want, it'll even give you options to insert links. So like if I wanted my maybe my TikTok link here, I could put that link in, or I could do I could change this to be like go to my website for more content. I mean, anything that you guys want to type out here and use is fine. And then it gives you like an ending and then all of the related hashtags that would be there. Now, if you notice, I asked ChatGPT to give me keywords. It filled keywords into that description for me. Sometimes it'll like tell you at the end, it'll say like keywords and give you all the keywords that it used. Sometimes it doesn't, but it knows and it put them in there anyway without you having to do it. Okay, so got the title, got the description, right? And then I'm going to go down here. You can upload a thumbnail. So what's a thumbnail? A thumbnail is like an image that will appear for your video on your channel. So a good example of this is, I'll show you. So like this would be a thumbnail. So just this image right here on this screen without me like hovering over it for it to move, like that's what that thumbnail will be. So you can take like a picture that you make in Canva for a class or something and create a thumbnail and upload it. Most of the time when I do videos though, I don't really do thumbnails unless it's a training video on like our Remax page. Then I will put thumbnails on those videos and it's typically the same graphic that I use to schedule everything. Either way does not matter. If you want to use thumbnails, you can. If not, it'll automatically generate a thumbnail. Don't get hung up on it. Just continue on. The next thing is playlists. So playlists are important if you're like, let's take you as an agent, for example. So if you are an agent and you're starting a YouTube channel, and I'll use Susan Ebling as an example, because we created a playlist on hers. So when she's uploading a listing video, for example, I put that on a properties for sale playlist. You can make as many playlists as you want, but I like chunking videos into playlists because it resorts people to that playlist. And let's say it was a property for sale and they go to that playlist and they watch a certain property, it'll continue with those same properties for sale that you have in that playlist. So it kind of keeps people where you want them, if that makes sense. So you can create playlists for whatever you would like. So I've seen agents' pages where they have, playlists for properties for sale. They have playlists for educational or valuable information. They have playlists for local community things that are happening. But it really just organizes the videos on your channel. So I highly recommend creating playlists. So for this particular example, I only have one playlist so far, which is our portfolios playlist. If I wanted to make a new one specifically for this video, I could just come down here and hit new playlist, and then I could title it whatever I want. I could be like, around the lake, because this one's of the dam. I can add a description if I wanted to, which you can also pull from ChatGPT. I would probably do, write me a description of, around Lake of the Ozarks or information about Lake of the Ozarks or something. So it kind of works with that Google. And then you can, set that playlist to either be public, private, or unlisted. So I'm just going to hit create, and it'll automatically select that playlist for me. And then that way I know that that video is going to go in the right playlist. And then here's your audience. So this is essentially like, is your video made for kids or is it not? There's a lot of back and forth here, okay? Because some people think, okay, well, if my video doesn't have anything wrong with it as far as kids watching it, then I'm going to put yes, made for kids, because it'll give me more of like a video reach. That's not technically true. If you hit yes, it's made for kids, it'll be recommended alongside kid videos that are like flagged in YouTube. But I have found in my history that it actually condenses the views of that video. So I typically hit no, that it's not.
I did nurses 5847.
So that's what I do there. So no made for kids, and I don't mess with any of the show more things. And then I just hit into next, go to the next thing. I don't do anything here, but you could add an end screen. You could add cards. An end screen would be kind of like a branded exit video. Sometimes, agents will have those where it's like, thanks for watching, and it has all your contact information or things like that. I typically just throw those on the end of my videos anyway, so I don't ever put them on here. And then you can just go through the checks. All the checks is that it's just telling you that it's checking your video for any copyright information. Just click through that. And then you have your visibility, which is your last step. So you can Save or publish, you can set it to private, unlisted, or public. Typically, you want everything to be public. Unlisted is just for anyone who has the video link can watch it. And then private is only you and people that you choose can watch your video. So just a little breakdown on those. You pretty much will want all of it to be public though. And then you can also schedule out. So say I wanted it to be public, but I didn't want it to go live today. I wanted to go live some other time. So I can schedule that time for that video to pop up as well. So I'm just going to hit that. I want this one to be public, and then I'm going to hit publish. And so it's going to tell me, hey, your video is uploading, blah, blah, blah. I typically go to the content section in the YouTube studio, and then you can see your video here. You can see that it's uploading to 100%. It's almost there. Once it's 100%, it will go public. And then you'll also see that it's processing, where it says processing will begin shortly. When it processes, it will kind of make your video more clear, less grainy, uploads it in 4K resolution, things like that. So I personally don't share a lot of my videos until they're 100% uploaded and have some time to get into the YouTube channel, because if you share it too early, it might appear blurry or, grainy or things like that. So I kind of wait for them to process before I share them. Now, let's say, I uploaded it, but I missed something in the description or something. You can also come into these options and you can go into the details of it. You can edit everything that you just did if you need to. You can look at analytics. You can look at comments. You can view the actual video on your actual YouTube page. And there's other options where you can edit the title or description, get a shareable link. You can promote it, which is essentially run an ad on it to push it out there more, or you can delete it forever. Once it's also processed, like say, I uploaded this video, I deleted it off my phone, and then I needed it back for some reason. I can come in here too and hit download, get that video back, and you're good to go there as well. So any questions on just uploading videos, desktop version of YouTube, anything like that? Okay, cool. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to cover, the last part of this video, is YouTube Shorts. Now, when I connect my phone to show you guys YouTube Shorts, I have like less than a 10-minute timer on this screen mirroring thing. So I'm going to move a little quickly, but if you need help or something, just let me know and we can walk through it together. So let me connect this real quick. One second. Okay. Now you guys are probably wondering, Kaylin, why are you bringing up shorts on your phone? Well, I'm bringing up shorts on my phone because the only way to successfully do YouTube Shorts is on your phone. So like when I'm on my desktop version, I don't have a lot of option to upload shorts or do shorts. So shorts is mobile right now on the YouTube app on your phone. It's really similar to TikTok, guys. Like if you have used TikTok at all, you'll be really familiar with YouTube Shorts and just its functionality. I will tell you, not the biggest fan of YouTube Shorts compared to TikTok, because I feel like TikTok just gives you a lot more editing functionality, a lot more in-depth, ways to generate videos or make videos. YouTube is a little condensed with what you have as far as options. So, okay. Here we go. This is kind of hard because I have my phone and my computer, so just bear with me. So down here is your options. You have your homes, you have shorts, which is where you go to watch shorts, similar to TikTok. Your plus sign is where you go to make a short, and then you have your subscriptions or the channels that you follow, and then your library, which is your own content. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this plus button because I want to create a short. Now it'll give you this option. You can create a short, you can just upload a video, you can go live, or you can create a post. We're going to hit create short. And then that brings you into your short menu options. So again, here's some functionality here, similar to TikTok. You can set your time here. So if you want a 15-second video or a 60-second video, those are the only two options. You can add sound. So similar to TikTok, you can come in to add sound and find whatever music you want to go with that video. It's real similar to TikTok, lots of music out there. What's great about doing that through YouTube is, again, you won't get a copyright flag when that happens. I will tell you a tip. If you take a TikTok video and you're layering it over on YouTube Shorts, you want to take that TikTok audio off and replace it with the same audio on YouTube Shorts if you can find it, because if not, it will flag your video. So if I was uploading one of my TikTok videos and layering over on YouTube, I would still hit add sound and have it have the YouTube sound pulling instead of what was on that video. Next thing, we'll get into this menu in just a minute. But over here, you have this option as well, where I can, click and go into my phone gallery and select videos that I would like to, maybe mesh together that I've taken with my phone. Other than that, you have your record option here. And then here is like your big window of functionality. So you can see you have flip, so I can flip my camera. You have effects, which will give you, lots of just, green screen mode or all kinds of just like fun little things. You also have like a street view, all kinds of stuff. I mean, you could like spend all day going through all of those. But let me get out of there. Okay. Then this one is kind of your like speed. So if I wanted to take a video, but like speed it up or slow it way down, that's where that control is. So I can hit 2x or 3x if I wanted to go really fast, or if I wanted to go really slow. Typically I keep mine on normal though, because I don't really speed or slow things down, especially when I'm taking video, but it's totally up to you. The next one is your timer option. So most of the time when people make TikToks or Reels, they use a timer option. So when they set their phone like on a tripod or something, they hit the button and it'll count down before it starts recording. It gives people a little bit more time to like get ready and make their video or get into position or whatever. So you have a 3, 10-second or 20-second timer, which is really nice. Then you have this next option, which again is a green screen option. So if I wanted to put, this video behind myself, I could do that. I shouldn't have selected that because now it'll take forever. But again, so again, this is like, if anybody's seen Sarah McDuffie's TikTok videos on, Great House that is for sale, like most expensive, least expensive, this is how she does it. It's just a green screen option. She does like a talk through option. So that's a green screen option. And then you have this option, which is just kind of like a retouch, makes you look prettier, basically. And then you have your filter option here. So again, if I wanted to be, different colors or, filtered out, whatever. And then what else? You have your lighting. So if I wanted, just better lighting, sometimes that can give you better lighting if you turn that on. And I think that's it for that side menu. Okay. So got 4 minutes left. So let's just create like a quick video. I'm going to pull from my camera gallery. So I'm just going to go into my gallery. I'm going to select these 2 videos of some shirts that we did. And then I can also come in and select another one. And you can see it's pulling those videos in up here. And now I can, just click this next button, this check mark. That means that you're like ready to go. And you can kind of see, how that's turning out. And then I can add different features here. So I can come into sound and find a really cool sound that I want. Let's go with this unstoppable one. It's fine. So then it takes kind of the sound out of the video and replaces it with fun music. I can add text, which was, sorry, text right here. So I can add text and type in whatever I want. Let's go with and again, I can edit this text so I can make it any color that I want. I can come up and change like the box and put a box around it or not. I can change the direction. I can change, kind of the font. Just whatever you want to do. You can also time it. So if you hit time, then you can kind of slide over where you want that text to pop up and appear into your video, because you don't have to have it the whole time. And then next is a voiceover option. So if I wanted to say I'm an agent and I'm putting up a property and I want to talk through that property, that's where your voice option comes in, and you can it'll record everything that you're saying. I'm going to take this music out real quick so you guys can maybe hear me better. Your timeline is just, again, that video timeline of how you uploaded it. You can, again, adjust your text or any options that you have there. And then you also have your filters. So again, if I want to just click through filters and make it look a little deeper, brighter, whatever, I can do that. So those are all your functionalities here. Once you get like your video edited and ready to go and you're like happy with it, you're just going to hit next at the top. It's going to like process for a minute. And then here's just all your details to post. So your caption, just keep in mind, guys, it's 100 characters long. So it's really, really short. So you want to keep these things like as short as possible. Your title up here is the same thing. So it's just 100 characters. So I would probably make it pretty call to action wise. Most of the time I found for videos with captions and descriptions, you don't necessarily want to use words that are about the video. So for example, I might put here like a new, or like, see this new shirt order, or see this new packaging that we have, or have you ever thought about a shirt? Like, make it kind of a hook type question, because it causes people to actually click on that video and watch it. You also have hashtags, but again, your hashtags are going to be counted in your character limit. So you're going to be limited on how many hashtags you can use versus what your description says. So I'm going to put, maybe, let's do, and then I'm going to put like the Ozarks and maybe R hashtag. Okay. And then next you have your visibility, location, and select audience. So again, you want to keep your visibility public. Your location is really good because, again, it geotags kind of where you are. It pulls more viewers in, especially around your location. So I highly recommend putting in some sort of location. And my time was up. But anyway, the select audience, again, is just that yes, made for kids, no, not made for kids. I, again, typically keep it at no, because I want that video to go out more. I know that sounds weird, but trust me on that. And then the only other thing on here is just to click upload short, and then it goes and it's totally uploaded. I'm going to personally discard that one because I, didn't have enough time to play with it. So that's totally fine. So does anybody have any questions on YouTube Shorts, uploading, anything at all? All right. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys coming. If you get into a bind with YouTube or don't know how to handle it, just give me a ring. We can get together and I can help you walk through it if you need me to. But I hope this was helpful. And again, just reach out to me if you need anything. Bye, guys. Thanks, Zoe.